We interrupt your weekend for breaking news. This just in. The Saturday Spin podcast is live. Three friends, three perspectives, one mission to spin the week's headlines their way. Politics, pop culture, and the stories everyone's talking about. But no one's saying quite like this. This is the Saturday Spin podcast, breaking down the news before Monday can twist it back.
This is absolutely 1,000% happening all over the place. What sparked the protests? Farmers across France, Germany, and Netherlands. The rising costs of fuel, fertilizer, tighter environmental regulations, shrinking margins are pushing families to the brink. Is the backbone of this country in the United States as well. Just the US, this happens all over the world. Russia, a lot of smaller countries, smaller communities. This is their life. This is their livelihood. Regulations versus reality. Let's be honest. The governments argue climate targets are non negotiable. You can't possibly think that we can farm in the way that we've been doing for the last millennia, but we have been. And now they're saying that the farmers are countering with the rapid rule changes on emissions, land use being rolled out with viable transitions, farms to operate at a loss or shut down. I don't know about you, but are you going to go to work every single day and be able to just keep forking out more money to be able to produce the bare minimum, to be able to afford to live on the poverty line? I don't think so. And that's just they've got to their breaking point in these countries, and we're seeing it. And unfortunately, in the United States, you watch the news and you just they're ignoring it. You literally do not see it. It doesn't happen. You don't. It doesn't come across maybe Facebook, TikTok. There'd be something you'll see it on Instagram, a short, a video, a viral video. If you're lucky, you'll get one that has like a million views. But unless you're looking for it, it seems like you can't find it. Another thing, cheap imports, putting trade pressure on the farmers, claim they're being undercut by imports from other countries to produce that looser frustration isn't just environmental, it's economic survival. These people are literally out there just begging for their lives to be able to do what they love, which is farming. They also know that the only way they can bring that home to their family is if this changes. Like the policy is completely handcuffed the agricultural industry. There's just no way around it. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts. It's absolutely 1000% handcuffing the farmers in Europe. Tractors have just completely taken over the capital. Protests resonate with the public and why the governments are struggling to respond with escalating tensions. They literally have just evacuated the city and just are allowing the farmers to just come in and just do whatever. And it's like they're just okay. Let's just let them get it off their chest, and hopefully they forget about it. Is that was that what they're doing? They're not even like addressing the issue at the main focal talking point, which is really just bring them to the table, talk to them. Let's be civil for one. Why should we care as Americans? Food prices, supply chains, global trade, the ripple effect moving forward. I mean, what happens to European agriculture could affect global markets, global policy, and it will bring debates here. We do a lot of foreign trade with Europe. I don't know anybody who's going to argue otherwise. Absolutely not. 1000%. So we've got well, I got a video here I'll upload and we'll just watch it. We'll see what's going on here. I'll try to talk about it. I'll try to let you know what's going on with it. I'm not going to have the audio. I will shout out a couple of the people, their Instagram pages that I got the videos from. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. All right, put the video up here. This is Bad News UK on Instagram. Shout out them for videotaping here. There's just tractors line the streets here. This is in London, I believe, in the UK. There's just, I believe there are a bunch of like fire trucks and whatnot, like kind of blockading, stopping them from moving forward. That you see British flag. And then in Belgrade, there's 1.37 million people protesting what's going on in this country. Like, it's just absolute chaos over here. If you don't think there's something, this is at Robe of Faith over here on Instagram as well. Shout out to them. It's just, it's disgusting. They believe that they can literally just scrutinize the people and say, it's okay, go throw a fit, and then push them off to the side. They're not going to change anything. The only way they think that they're going to get any change is if they do action. And I don't think violence is ever an action for anything. Let's just be honest. Nobody should be doing that. But they're out there, they're driving their tractors, they're driving their farm equipment in there. They're trying to show out there's solidarity between the farmers. It is 1,000% solidarity between these people. They're trying to prove a point, they're trying to get their point across. It's it's sad. And I mean, as American to watch this happen to a country like that, it's just it could happen here just as easily with policy change. And I mean, I'm sure people who live by the book do things that has affected them like this, just not on the same scale that we're seeing over in Europe right now. Because what's happening in Europe right now is just beyond crazy. Let's be honest, crazy. The cheap imports are affecting everybody over there, not allowing them, the anti environment protests being forced out of business without a seat at the table. The farmers literally don't have a choice. It's institute policy that changes everything they literally have to do, like from the fertilizer they have to buy to the way they have to farm, regulations on when they can start farming, pesticides they can use. No cooperation from the government. It needs to be phased transitions, happen overnight, but they mandated this basically overnight. And it's just absolutely insane. There's no tax relief to offset the compliance cost. The farmers need a voice policy. It's just not happening. Just enforcement notices and trade rules. None of it's fair. It's either raise the import standards to match local ones or protect domestic farmers from being undercut. It make any sense. It's beyond ludicrous. Leaders need to treat farmers as partners instead of obstacles. Europe can protect the environment, its food supply by not trying to ignore them. And the tractors won't be leaving the streets anytime soon. Just so you are aware, it's not going to happen. But I'd really like maybe some input, some comments. Let me know what you feel about this. I know absolutely 1,000% feel strongly about it. I say 1,000% all the time because Charles and I both try to give 110% into all this. Feelings and emotions sometimes don't do it justice, and we're just trying to get the word out there. So let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and as always, keep your head above water and love everybody.